Hey, it's BrickTsar. We're going to do a Pablo and a bat. And actually, it's kind of a shortcut Pablo. This is for T&M Bricks, is the Pablo that we're going to do. We're picking a Bricklink Lego order. We're just going to show you what we picked, and then we'll go into our BrickTsar answer thingy questions. That's what BAT stands for. So here is the parts for T&M Bricks that Mrs. BrickTsar has picked. Has some mountain half brick big ugly rock pieces. I think those probably came from one of the Lone Ranger sets, Silver Mine Shootout or something. Some 2x2 bricks, some leaves of different sizes, and a CMF. I didn't know I still had any of these in my store. Which one is that? I can't even read my own handwriting. And then some 2x8 bricks, and he gets another card. So for our bat, we're going to do 5 bat questions, and then I'm going to leave a link to a video at the end for someone's video submitted bat question, because I think I'm going to do these a little differently. So the first bat question is by Mike Celoria, I think it is, but I'll put a picture of it. He asked, what is bat? And I think that was actually on a video that I didn't say what it was. I think I just said we're going to do another bat video. But that's BrickTsar answer thingy. That's where I answer questions. So I need to remember to kind of throw that in there somewhere in all the videos in case we get somebody that's new to the channel. And if you are new, hit subscribe. Alright, the next one is from Digger Bricks, and it's, when are you going to do a Lego City update? We'll do them as we can. I wanted to do them more frequently, but as someone who has a full-time job, I don't have as much opportunity to work in the city as I would like. So we just actually did one kind of where we got all the junk off the table. Now the junk is piling back up on the table, although They Might Be Bricks has been working at piecing together the mixer, which I dropped and broke. Here's some more of the pieces from it. So I broke all I dropped this container, and there's the Stilt Man, the Bricks for Chris Stilt Man broke. So yeah, that's your update. But yeah, I'll try to get around to doing those more often. The next bat question is from Pumpkin Bricks, who asks, have you ever done all the bags? Yes, I have. I've even counted the bags in a video, which was kind of dumb. But yes, I've done that. But today and tomorrow I could actually do all the bags, but I'm not going to be doing it. So I will get around to doing some of those. I just don't necessarily do the in the wild type thing where I'm actually show you each time I go into the store. I've thought about doing that. I'm still not comfortable filming inside the store, but I may do that one day. But yeah, I usually hit target after when they start marking things 50% off and getting the poly bags. All right, the next one is from Shawn Kuyvenhoven, who asks, where do I get the reproduction stickers? That would be eBay. I don't think you're actually allowed to sell reproduction stickers on Bricklink unless they're customs. So pretty much eBay is where you're going to find these, or some people may have them on a website, but I usually either from European people that have good quality printers or something. But there's a couple of guys on eBay. If you just go around searching for Lego stickers, you will find them. They'll have several, probably 100 different sets that they've made these types of reproduction stickers. If you like that, just don't resell them as authentic stickers, because they're not. All right, the next question is from jonathanrisen. What am I looking at? Okay, he asked about any tips for selling Lego sets, or just starting out on Bricklink, and any tips for selling Lego sets at just above retail if you've started out and you're new and you've got some stuff on clearance. So basically, if you've got stuff on clearance, so have a lot of other people. So a set may be selling for, like, say it's a $20 set, but do something simple, and you got half off, it was $10. You may not be able to sell it even for $20 on eBay, which is probably where you could get a quicker turnaround than on Bricklink. If you put it on Bricklink, you're going to have to wait and wait and wait. So you're going to need patience if you're going to use Bricklink. That's why we end up just parting things out and putting them in these drawers, because it's easier to go ahead and start selling stuff. You may not get the full $20 right away, but you're selling something usually. So my tip is just to be patient, and you're probably better off just storing the stuff away and waiting. Unless it's something hot. And in that case, stick to, even if it's on clearance, you're probably not going to do as well picking up those Ninjago or Chima sets. Stick to the superheroes and the Star Wars, and that'll be probably a better thing to turn around quickly. In fact, it's hard for me to get back into selling sealed sets because you have to wait so long. There are exceptions, like the Ant-Man set, the smaller one. It's been retired, so now it's skyrocketing in price. If you got those, you can sell it now. But even the dilemma you get with that is that you could double your money or triple or quadruple it even right now, depending on what you paid for it. But it's only going to go up. So it's, do I sell it or do I hold on to it? So either case, it seems like the longer you wait, the more you get for something. But I really don't have good advice for doing sealed sets anymore because I don't do that. So Bricklink is slow. Now, as far as advertising, we do YouTube, but we got a pretty good, decent following, so that helps. I know that when we started talking about Bricklink on YouTube, we started getting more sales on Bricklink. But if you're just starting out, you may not have those eyeballs yet. So just putting things on Bricklink and having a large selection is going to get you more people into your store, or having things that people want. So see what's selling and go from there. But it took me, I started selling Bricklink 12 years ago. There are other people that have only been selling a couple of years and are doing quite well, but it just depends on how much capital you got behind you to invest in starting your store. So there's a lot of, it's a complicated answer, but just be patient. Alright, we'll do one more question. Alright, we'll do one more question. It's from Master Builder Productions, and he asks, at what point did you start monetizing your videos? And that was 4 years after I posted my first video, but that's because I didn't sign up for monetizing right away. And even after I could monetize my videos, I really didn't even make new videos for a while. And you may think, oh, I should monetize all my videos. No, you shouldn't. And there's exceptions, like if you have a channel trailer, it's good not to monetize it, or if you're just starting out and you want to increase your watch time, people are less likely to click away from it if there's not an ad. So you have to decide for yourself about that. You may even decide to, instead of putting the ads at the beginning of the video, if it's a longer form video, put them towards the end. And that may work better because you want people to watch the videos, and again, they're less likely to click off of it. So some people, when they're starting out and they want to get more people into their YouTube channel, they don't monetize right away. But pretty much I monetize all my videos now as soon as I post them, but I might put the ads in different places. I'm still analyzing that. Okay, so the video bats. I have been taking clips that people have sent me or put in an unlisted video and answering those questions, including you in my video. I think what I'm going to do going forward, for the most part, I may still do that, but it's a lot more involved, and I may just say, hey, so-and-so has asked a bat question, and here it is. I will answer it in the next bat video. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to send you to a link. It's in the description or in the card, and it's to one of Mardi Gras Man 23's question. He's actually got a couple of them, but we're going to stick with this first one. So you go look at it, maybe even comment on his video what your answer is to it, and it is an unlisted video. He may change that, but and I will give you my answer to that question in an upcoming BrickTsar answer thingy. So thanks for watching this. If you're new to this, BrickTsar answer thingy again is where I answer questions that you send and try to keep them usually related to LEGO. So we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. I'm BrickTsar.